Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Kickoff Glitch Podcast. I'm here with the beautiful Aiden yet again. How you doing?
Yeah, pretty good, mate. How are you?
Yeah, can't complain. Today we are doing what player would you choose? So like, who's the better player in your eyes? Got a few controversial ones, but some of them we'll probably agree on. The first one, mate, you and I had a brief discussion the other day on it. Who would you take? Harry Kane or Kylian Mbappe?
My answer is right now I would take Harry Kane.
Yeah, nah, I
You
disagree.
take Mbappe?
When we were talking about it the other day in the group chat, obviously we were really getting into it. Some of the boys were not... Well, the majority of them said Harry Kane, didn't they?
Yeah, true, they did actually.
But,
because they have more knowledge. But
No, I just feel like it's... Like, don't get me wrong, Harry Kane's a great player. He's probably the best, like, number 9 in the last 10 years. But...
yeah, well, yeah.
Well, who would you...
Or if you go 10 years back, you got like Lewandowski, Suarez.
Okay.
But I hear what you mean. Like I say right now, he's definitely...
I just feel like Mbappe's just that guy. Mate, as I said to you the other day, Mbappe's that kid in school that used to get all the girls and win all the running races. But Mbappe's just... Well, I think he's the best player in the world. So that's obviously why I choose him also. But he's just... Yeah. He's just insane. Like, I can't even express...
He's good. Like, he's great. He's an elite player. And I understand what you mean, but I just don't think Mbappe is as good as you think he... See, this is my thing with Mbappe. I think that he's a player, he has moments that elevate his career and make him seem better than he is, which isn't a bad thing because obviously at the end of the day, football's about moments. Like Ronaldo, right? Ronaldo wasn't exactly, like we've had this discussion plenty of times, and one of the reasons that I know we both think Messi's better than Ronaldo, for example, is because Messi can influence a game for 90 minutes and be doing something the whole time, whereas Ronaldo, he doesn't really do that much, or towards the end of his career, for the whole 90 minutes, but he'll get that moment, he'll score, and that's what matters at the end of the day. That's what I think Mbappe's sort of become now. He's become sort of a moments goal-scoring player, where I feel like if he's not scoring in a game, he doesn't offer anything else to the team.
Okay, well, I got a... let's put it this way, mate. Say if Mbappe's playing without Vinicius Jr. on the left wing.
Yeah.
And obviously the two different positions, but are you still taking Harry Kane in the team over left wing Mbappe?
Yeah, I'm still taking Mbappe. Like, if this was Mbappe, maybe like when he first came in the scene when it was faster and more involved, maybe Mbappe, but I'm taking Harry Kane because as the whole thing for me, I've always valued players more who can influence a game for 90 minutes. Like, you see Harry Kane nowadays, he's dropping back to 6, centre back, like 8.
Yeah, 100%.
He's moving all around the pitch. Like, if he doesn't score, you can guarantee he's been involved in some build-up play and he's done a lot of good stuff for his team and he's still scoring at an elite rate. Whereas I feel like Mbappe, like I've watched so many Madrid games this season, like the whole 90 minutes, and you just sit there wondering like, this is supposed to be the best player in the world. Like, what is he doing? Like, he's kind of just standing there and waiting for something to happen for him, like to him.
Everything Harry Kane can do, Mbappe can do.
I'd completely disagree.
Like, you don't see Mbappe come in and drop deep and like play balls, but like, let's be honest, I think Mbappe has got the skill to do that.
I just don't think he does. I don't think he's as technically gifted as Harry Kane.
Really?
I don't think he has the vision as well. Like I just don't think he has the football IQ that Harry Kane does, and the way he can like. I know it seems weird because Mbappe is good on his feet.
Do you think Mbappe's just a pace merchant?
No, I think he's a pace merchant and an elite finisher.
Yeah.
So I think his finishing is elite because he knows how to get in a good position and score. And I think he mostly does rely on his pace. And I'm not saying he's bad in the ball because obviously he's good technically. Like, you've seen him do good dribbles before. He's had a few good solo runs in his past. But I just don't think he's consistently a very good dribbler in the sense of like, not every game he's not taking plays on making things happen.
Okay, well, mate, look at France has been carried by Mbappe like, the last in recent years. Harry Kane, you can't really say the same. Like
true.
In the World Cup in 2022, Mbappe single-handedly almost won the World Cup for France.
No, that's true.
But like Harry Kane, obviously he's had some duds around him in the England team. But
yeah, that's what I was going to say. I think it's a bit not harsh to compare England to France, but I think it is kind of harsh in a way. Like, you think about.
But mate,
England
they say England is the original football team. Football is common.
But that's just the English people saying that, bro. Like, realistically, France is better than England, and they have been for the last however many years. And I think, like, even looking at the last World Cup with Mbappe, right? Like, first of all, his World Cup final performance, like, that is one of the greatest individual performances of all time. Like, I can't take anything away from that. But the whole tournament, Mbappe really wasn't that good. Like, building up until the final. It was more like players like Griezmann, for example, who had more of an impact. France were playing pretty bad the whole tournament. And you go back to 2018, and obviously Mbappe was like the breakthrough star. He was amazing in that World Cup, but also then again, he wasn't the main guy. Like there was Griezmann, Kante, Pogba. There was a lot of players around him that sort of elevated it. Yeah, exactly. And whereas I feel like for Kane, sometimes it seems like England's hopes sort of only rest on him. And don't get me wrong, like if France win this World Cup, it'll be because of Mbappe, right? Like it's going to take him going crazy. I'm not saying he's not a good player. I just think right now I would take Harry Kane over him.
Yeah, I don't know. I just like maybe it's just a bit of because I don't like Spurs and he's
true.
He's a legend. But
yeah.
Is it maybe because you don't like Real Madrid, mate?
No, but the thing is, I didn't like Mbappe before Real Madrid, before he moved there as well.
I just don't know how you.
I just don't rate him that much. Like
because fuck it.
I know, just like no.
But there's this. I've mentioned this clip to you before at PSG. He like schooled a defender. I can never find the goal, but I wish you saw it.
I know what you're talking about. Yeah,
like it was insane. Like, bro, I've never seen anything like it. Like Messi's never done anything like it. Ronaldo's never done anything like it. Neymar, like. And this guy, like, did it, and I'm like, what the fuck? Like, this guy is actually 11 out of 10.
Yeah, but that's the thing. He did it once, right? Obviously, he's had other good moments, but I don't know. The thing with me is, like, every time I watch a full 90 minutes of Mbappe, I'm just not convinced. And it goes back to PSG. Like, even before when it was just Mbappe and Neymar playing together, right? I used to watch some PSG games. I was like, because I don't know, I was really into Neymar. Neymar was one of my favorite players ever, so I used to always watch it. And Mbappe was good. He was scoring a lot, but he was also kind of like, the team never really gelled. And you look at the year when Messi came, right? I used to watch PSG every week, Mbappe, Neymar, and Messi. And the reason those three didn't work, everyone blames Messi for it. It's because of Mbappe.
Yeah, Mbappe was lazy.
Yeah, and he just he kept sort of ruining the team flow. And then I don't always bring this up, and I'll continue to bring this up for the rest of my life whenever we talk about Mbappe. But the fact that he left PSG, they won the Champions League for the first time, and Real Madrid went trophyless. I think that's just such a big stain in his career that I think he'll never sort of be able to get rid of.
And if Real Madrid win the Champions League this year, then he's proved you wrong, hasn't he?
He has proved me wrong. But I mean, he hasn't proved me wrong.
They haven't won it yet.
He hasn't proved me wrong because my point still stands about how PSG got better without him. But he would have been I would have been fair enough, he's improved it. But I just don't think, I don't know. I think if you just talk to Real Madrid fans this year or this season, I think they would also agree that he's not the best player in the world. Like a lot of Madrid fans are frustrated by Mbappe because they know what he can offer. But I feel like he always just overdoes it, and he overdoes it but doesn't do enough at the same time. It's a weird sort of thing, but I don't know.
Okay, mate, World Cup final tomorrow. You have Harry Kane or Mbappe to choose. Who are you taking, mate?
I'm taking Mbappe. I obviously, but that's different though, because for example, we're having this conversation which can lead into our next player debate if you want to as well. In the group chat, we're talking about Neymar versus Bale, right? And one of the conversations we had there is, if there was a Champions League final tomorrow, who would you choose, Neymar or Bale?
Yeah, I would go Neymar.
See, I would go Bale, even though I think Neymar's the better player overall by far. So even though, if you choose a player in a final, it doesn't necessarily mean you think they're a better player. I don't know. I mean, it is a big, true.
But, that's what football's all about. Like you said, it's moments, and moments happen in finals.
True. And Mbappe is a better moments player than Harry Kane, so...
But...
That is fair.
Fuck.
Maybe it's just the way I view football. I just value the whole, being involved for 90 minutes, getting everything done.
I think we just view it differently.
Yeah, that's fair.
But I don't know. I just feel like if I was a coach and I could choose any player in the world right now to have on my team, would be Mbappe, because he could. I've said this before to you. Mbappe could go 1v11 and he'd still score somehow.
I disagree, but yeah, fair enough.
Right. All he has to do is just put him against some under 10s. Sprint him behind.
That's true.
But all good. Well, mate, we have to agree to disagree.
Yeah, true. That's fair.
So what's the next one we got, mate?
Well, I was going to say Neymar and Bale, but before we get to that, maybe we'll just talk about Neymar and Rooney, because that's been a big topic of conversation lately on a lot of podcasts and a lot of media. What are your thoughts on Neymar and Rooney as a comparison? Who's better?
Okay, well, I'm taking Neymar because he's the same, but honestly, I think it's closer than you think, eh? Because I reckon Rooney, okay, I've said this before, you probably don't remember, I reckon Rooney is the best ever Premier League player.
Yeah, I remember you have said that, yeah.
Better than Thierry Henry, Stevie G, you name it. I think Rooney is the head honcho of the EPL.
Interesting.
But I think it's better than you think, but they're so different.
They are very different, yeah. It's such a
I don't know. I just remember when I started watching football, Rooney was the main guy in the EPL. And then
Yeah, that's
it
fair,
was all
yeah.
about Messi, Ronaldo, and then Rooney was the fella in England running amok.
Yeah, true. No, that's a valid point. I do also agree. Like, I want to get this out of the way. I do think Rooney's underrated. I think a lot of people
100%.
disrespect how good he actually was.
He was insane.
He was genuinely crazy. Like, he could do everything, really. Like, he was one of those players where if he's not scoring, he's still getting involved. You know, he played centre mid, 9. Like,
Yeah, where do
he's
you
always
reckon
doing
Rooney's
stuff.
best position was?
I feel like it was a 9. I don't know, but yeah, what do you think?
Yeah, I would say definitely not centre mid. No,
Yeah.
it would be either a 9 or a 10. Because he
Yeah,
could,
I agree. Like, he was
the
just
goals
so...
he would score.
Yeah, he was a cracker.
Insane, eh?
Yeah, and that's the thing. Like, apparently he was the one that wanted to go back to centre mid because he didn't like goal scoring. He wanted to be the guy who provided assists instead.
Because he can hit a pass also.
Yeah, exactly. That's the thing. Like, Rooney's such a good technical player. He's one of the best teenage players ever as well. Think about the time he came up.
Well, mate, I've got a bit of trivia for you mid-session.
Yeah.
When he scored the iconic iconic bicycle against Manchester City,
Yeah.
who made the cross?
I'm going to go... Ooh, okay.
Because they did get deflected the cross.
Yeah, okay. I'm going to think... The names I'm thinking, Nani, Valencia, Neville. Those are 3 names I'm thinking if they're from the right. Because it came in from the right.
Yeah.
Ronaldo played on the right.
But no, Ronaldo wasn't
then?
there.
It wasn't there
No,
then?
he was at Madrid.
Oh, yeah, this is 2012, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, so I'm going to go...
I think it was around... Yeah, right. Ronaldo definitely wasn't there.
Yeah, I'm going to go Enna Valencia.
Nanny.
Yeah, okay,
who-
yeah. Fair
What
enough, fair.
defender of Manchester City play deflected it?
Oh, wasn't it? I've seen people that talk about this in the podcast before. Is it Company?
Nah, he's a very big talks person now. As soon as I say his name, you're like, oh yeah.
I've seen someone talking in a podcast about it because he was speaking about it and he blamed his other defender saying it all went down on me, but it was his fault as well.
Oh, yeah, I've been saying that.
I forgot. Oh, no, who was it?
Michael Richards.
Oh, okay. Classic. Yeah, okay, yeah.
Yeah, he
Fair
loves
enough,
it.
yeah.
But I do take Neymar, but Rooney is the way to go.
Yeah.
I mean, I do take Neymar, but I think it's closer than you think.
Yeah. And so that's the thing too, I want to say. I cannot believe this is actually a conversation. Like, all respect to Rooney. As I said, I got out of the way that I think he's underrated, but I think Neymar is just like...
Well, if you
he's
think
just
about
so
it, what's
good.
that?
Like,
What is it called again? That talk show that we're referring to?
the overlap? when they
Yeah,
spoke
some
about
of
it?
the bloody.
Oh,
didn't she
God.
say that lady say Mane?
Jill Scott, yeah, she said Mane, yeah. Bro, like, so the question that originally was asked in that thing was, is peak Neymar better than any Premier League player ever? And yeah, obviously they went like 07, 08 Ronaldo, then they said
Yeah, it's
Thierry
because they all
Henry.
just go back to English Premier
Exactly,
League.
that's what I mean, bro, yeah. And I also listened to another podcast, The Club, which is a podcast that I respect, like I listen to it a lot, but some of the takes, so that Rory guy, you know, we always talk about him, that
yeah.
Chelsea fan.
Yeah.
God, he's just...
Remember, I always love that one about Haaland. He said,
Yeah,
it's an
exactly.
embarrassment to the
Yeah,
establishment
literally.
if Haaland gets the golden boot.
Yeah.
Fucking shut
I
up.
know, right? And like,
And
he
he's
was,
a Chelsea fan.
exactly, yeah. And he was so like, oh, Rooney's like 10 times better, like not even close. Like, he was like, there's no world where Neymar's better. And I listened to a whole 30-minute conversation about this, right?
Because he's English.
Exactly,
but
yeah.
The reason why people, I reckon anyone over the age of 40 is saying Rooney's better.
Exactly,
And or if
yeah.
you're English. But younger people like us know how good Neymar really was.
Exactly, that's the
Because
thing,
all the
yeah.
older people just know Neymar is bloody rolling around, crying on the ground.
Exactly, that's what I mean. And you know what his argument was as well? He was saying he only played 4 years in a top league at Barcelona. And he said,
What
like, as soon as he moved to
about
PSG, like, that was a shit league. So
Bro,
it
he
doesn't matter.
won trophies with PSG.
That's what I mean, bro. His
Yeah.
peak was that first year in PSG. And he was just saying, no, like, Santos, like, that doesn't matter because he was just, like, in the Brazilian league. He had the good years at Barcelona and that's it. And he was like, no, nothing other than those 4 years of Barcelona count.
Well,
And, like, bro, that's not how football works. Like,
yeah, well,
you
look
gotta,
at R9. He played in some bloody dud leagues.
Exactly,
didn't he?
yeah,
And
that's
he's
the
one of the
thing.
greatest.
Yeah, so I don't know. That just really annoyed me. And just the disrespect they gave. Like, I just couldn't believe it. Like, I think Neymar and some of the people on there, like the guy's called Adam, like he was advocating. He's a Man United fan. Even he was saying like Neymar's better. Like Neymar was the guy. Like when you talk about Messi and Ronaldo, the third player in that generation was Neymar.
Yeah. And who was the fourth, mate? That is a hard question.
I think Suarez at the time.
Yeah,
what do you think?
Yeah, I'd probably go Suarez.
Yeah, I don't know. I just feel like Neymar is. I feel like if he didn't play in the Messi Ronaldo era, like if he played right now at his peak, he'd be the best player in the world by far. He would have won the Ballon d'Or last like 2 years or something. Like, I just think I said this before. I think Neymar, honestly, in terms of football ability, is like I'd say top 3 of all time in football ability.
Yeah.
I'd say Messi, Maradona, and Neymar probably. Like pure
Yeah,
footballing,
100%.
like skill, ability, and everything.
Neymar could fuck it. It's actually, I would just wish I could bloody juggle. Neymar could
Yeah.
probably juggle with his eyes closed.
Literally, yeah.
Honestly.
I don't know. Like, actually, yeah. Where would you put Neymar in like all-time rankings of players?
Yeah, I'd probably put in top 5, honestly. I'd go Messi, Ronaldo, maybe Neymar third, and
Really?
Maradona
Ooh,
fourth.
wow. Okay. Yeah.
Honestly, like,
Damn,
Neymar
okay,
was
yeah.
that good.
Yeah.
But it's just a shame that Neymar didn't win like many big trophies. Like he doesn't have a World Cup or he's got one Champions League.
Yeah, the treble.
Like,
yeah.
yeah.
That's the thing, he could have, and I think this is one of the things that Neymar as well. Like people always compare Neymar to what he could have been, and I think that takes away from what he did achieve. Like people always say, "Oh, but he was the prince that never became the king," and he could have done so much more, which is true. But I think because of that, people just forget. At the end of the day, he still won like I don't know how many, like probably like 10 league titles, a treble. Like he won all these things. Like he was such a good player, and I just think people just disrespect him so much.
Yeah,
I don't know. It just really triggers me. Like, yeah, like I've always.
He's insane. No, I was gonna say he knows what he's doing. Like, yeah, I'd probably put him third best of all time. But then again, like obviously you got players like Cruyff, Buddy Pele.
Yeah,
like we didn't
like,
see much of.
That's the thing. Yeah, I'd say like for me, I'd probably still put like Maradona and Pele over him just because of what they did.
Yeah.
And there's probably still players like Zidane, Cruyff.
Yeah.
How else could you say like? Yeah, I'd put him probably in the top 10. But yeah, and last thing I just want to say on Neymar as well, like that's the thing, bro. Like these, Roy Keane said this. He's like, has Neymar ever been likable? That was his whole thing of why he doesn't like Neymar.
Yeah.
Bro, Neymar is like one of the most likable and popular players ever.
Yeah,
like Neymar was the reason I got into football personally.
Of course, Roy Keane says that because like he's an older generation.
Exactly.
So
Yeah.
that's why. Because you know how Roy Keane is. He wouldn't go down on the ground crying.
Exactly. Yeah.
And
That's the
Neymar's
thing.
the complete opposite.
Yeah, that's fair.
But we'll move on to our next one, mate.
Yeah, sweet.
We've discussed this in the past. David Raya or Juan Garcia?
I think it's so obvious who's better.
Yeah, Raya.
No,
Bro, David Raya
is so much better.
Okay, first of all, mate, who's the better shot stopper?
Juan Garcia.
No,
That is not a debate. You can talk about other things, but-
I'm just putting all the cards on the table.
Okay.
I think it's Raya, bro. Have you seen?
not.
Do you watch like the Arsenal?
I watch Arsenal because I want to watch how bad you guys play football.
Come on, mate.
No,
Bro, but honestly, fucking Raya does some insane shit. Like, mate, he
does.
he
Raya
has-
is a good goalkeeper.
Bro, Raya has got a mistake on him, in him, hands
Yeah.
down. Like, yeah, it happens. But I reckon Raya is the best Premier League goalie. Would you? Right, you
No,
put Alisson?
Donnarumma's better
Oh,
than
yeah.
Raya right now, I'd say.
Nah, fuck it. Well, who's on top of the table? Nah, I'm going Raya.
Okay.
I think Raya is equal best goalie in the world with Courtois. Honestly. But, mate, I'm not fucking bullshitting that.
Okay, look. I'm going to get this out of the way because this is kind of the banter part of it that I think is a good
Raya
point.
doesn't play for Spain?
No. Because obviously Juan Garcia doesn't either. Like that Unai Simon plays, who God knows why.
What a clown.
Yeah, bro. Like I feel like this is gonna sound really harsh. I feel like Raya makes his saves look better because of how short he is. There are so many saves I've seen Raya make. If he was a taller goalkeeper, or he could just take a step over and catch it, but he does the full dive just to make it look better.
It's like when Ramsdale used to make
Exactly,
saves.
yeah.
He used to flop up in the air, make it hardcore.
Like I don't know, it's just like Raya makes really good. He made obviously some like amazing saves this season. Where I'm like, oh wow, like how do you say that? That's crazy. But I feel like he's a good goalkeeper. He makes a lot of good saves. He does. He's a great goalkeeper. He's up there.
But he's
like,
probably the best goalie in the world playing out with his feet. And that's so big in this
see, that's the thing. Like I would say, I think Juan Garcia and Raya are similar in a sense.
Bro,
I think they're both the best.
What was that game like a month ago? Remember where Garcia had those shocking mistakes? Was that against
it's just
Atletico?
yeah, but
was that Atletico?
yeah, it was against Atletico, but it was like, bro, did you see the pitch? But like Eric Garcia passed the ball back, he like bounced.
It was raining,
bro. Bro, haven't you seen, bro? That's what happened in the Spurs game as well. Why all those mistakes happened in the first leg against Spurs? Like Atletico Madrid's pitch is like absolute dog shit.
Yeah,
and even like they
that was
complained about
the
it.
goalie fucking debut, and he shanked himself.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, but Juan Garcia, like literally, the ball bounced over his foot right before the thing. But anyway, that aside, because Ryan makes a mistake as well. Mistakes happen, right? But I just think that, Raya is a good goalkeeper, probably top 3, top 5 for sure, right? But I just think Juan Garcia has single-handedly won Barcelona, I reckon, at least 10 games this season.
Yeah, and I'd say Raya has won Arsenal games.
but like,
But then he's also dropped points. Like that mistake, for example, against Wolves.
yeah,
Like
but,
that was shocking.
and that happens. But like, I just feel like if you look at the defense as well, like your defense is so good. Like Raya has such a good defense in front of him. He doesn't have to do as much. Whereas Juan Garcia, bro, we have the worst defense in any big team in any league. And I just feel like, I don't know, like you watch some of the stuff, pardon me, you watch some of the stuff that he does, and I'm just like, bro, this is not like, I'm telling you, like, this sounds like a crazy statement. I think Juan Garcia could end his career as one of the best goalkeepers of all time. Like, I think Raya's a great goalkeeper, but I don't think will ever get to that level of being like an all-timer. Whereas I think Juan Garcia has what it takes to be the greatest keeper ever if he stays on this trajectory, given Barcelona do well and win Champions Leagues and stuff. But I don't know. I just think like, there's just, bro, like some of the stuff I see, like people get through in behind on goal, and I feel calm because I'm like, Juan Garcia's there, he's probably going to save it. Like, just, I don't know, some of the stuff he does,
mate,
I just cannot
You would
believe
think
it.
any goalie's good after De Sturgeon, let's be honest.
Yeah, true. That's actually a very good point. But no,
yeah,
I don't know.
I remember when Raya signed for Arsenal, I was like, nah, play Ramsdale. He's the better. He deserves to play. And then Raya like proved himself. I'm like, do you know what? I used to rate Ramsdale, but I'm like, he's dog
Yeah,
shit
he is,
now.
bro. Yeah,
So,
for Newcastle as well. God,
honestly,
he's
I'm so
shocking.
glad that Arsenal signed him, mate.
Yeah.
Because when we signed him, Arsenal fans are like, oh, like another mid goalie, blah blah blah.
Yeah.
But Raya, like he's been there about 3 seasons now. He's
Yeah.
like just
He's great.
improved.
Yeah, he's a good goalkeeper. Like, there's no denying he's definitely one of the best in the world. I think Spain is so lucky that they have two of the best keepers in the world at the moment.
Yeah, I don't know how Spain don't choose Garcia.
I know, it's crazy. He came on for his debut in the last friendly they played in the last like 30 minutes.
Garcia.
Yeah. But I still think they're going to choose Unai Simon over him, which is crazy. But another thing too about it's actually really interesting. Did you know Arsenal actually tried to buy Juan Garcia last season?
Yeah, I
the
think
rumours
I
were-
heard something about that.
Rumors were he was going to be the replacement for Raya and be number one ahead of Raya. Apparently.
Interesting.
But yeah, I don't know. Like, I do glaze Juan Garcia a lot. And also because I watched him last season, and I remember I don't know if I was speaking to you about it, but I was saying, bro, this Espanyol goalkeeper is like the best keeper in the world. Like, I hope Barcelona get him. I didn't think it was going to happen, but he's crazy, in my opinion.
I got a question for you, mate. Who is the best like backup goalie in the world? Like, second
yeah.
choice.
I'd probably say, maybe Kelleher for.
Well,
Liverpool?
he's at Brentford now.
Oh, did he leave? Oh, wow, I didn't know that. Yeah,
Yeah,
geez,
he's Brentford's
Yeah.
main man.
Oh, wait, Trafford for City.
Yeah,
I'd say
he's good,
surely
but
Trafford. What do you think?
I was thinking Chesney.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, I respect Chesney a lot, but I think his time's gone, bro.
Okay, do you rate Kepa as a goalie? Not
Not
in
really.
the Carabao Cup final, but I reckon Kepa's a good backup.
Yeah, he's a good back. He's probably better than a lot of backups for other clubs. I'd say he's definitely up there. Yeah, Chesney's up there as well. I think I'd say Trafford, just because I feel like Trafford.
But where
be
did
a
Trafford
starter.
even come from?
It was
Because everyone raised on about him. He was meant to be Man City's first choice goalie.
yeah, he came from a team. What team was it?
Then
he played
Donnarumma came in.
Yeah, he played for a Prem team last year. I forgot what
knows,
team it
eh?
was. But yeah, he was like supposed to be the starter, and I think he could be a starter. Like, I think like a lot of City fans want him to stick around for a bit because they think Donnarumma will leave in a couple of years and he can be the number one goalkeeper again.
Can't believe Donnarumma's 27, eh?
Yeah, it's crazy.
But I remember when he was like 16 and everyone was
legit.
talking about him.
Right.
Like, fucking time flies.
Also, how crazy is this? He was 16 when he made his debut for Italy.
Yeah, and still yet to play World
Yeah,
Cup.
his first World Cup game could potentially be when he's 31 years old. That's
Yeah,
actually crazy.
One of the top goalies, eh? It's insane.
Yeah.
But, yeah, bloody hell. Well, so you and I disagree.
yeah.
Again, mate.
But I do respect Raya. I think Raya is a great goalkeeper. And I think, I don't know, I feel like it's one of those ones where it's a win-win. Like, both keepers are good. I think both should play for Spain. Like,
Imagine that. Get 2 goalies in there.
Yeah.
But, yeah, mad. So what's your next one?
Next one I'm going to go, I think this is the interesting one. I'm going to say Alexis Sanchez or Pedro.
Yeah, Alexis every day of the week.
You reckon?
Yeah. Pedro, don't get me wrong, he was underrated in his career. He's still playing now for Lazio.
Yeah, it's crazy.
But he's won trophies. But Alexis, remember when we did the when we did the all-time Arsenal Man City?
Oh yeah,
11,
you try to put Sanchez in there. Yeah.
I reckon Sanchez is so underrated, honestly, bro. He almost won, like Arsenal with the season Leicester City won.
Yeah.
Everyone forgets that Arsenal finished second that season.
No, they came third, didn't they? In the
Nah, it
end?
was second. because 100% it was second. Because remember, it was like,
Oh, because Spurs fell off
Yeah,
at the very
yeah.
end. Yeah, that's
So,
right. So, only one team was supposed to come second and
Yeah.
came third. Yeah.
Arsenal. Alexis almost won Arsenal the Premier League that season. Like,
Yeah.
bro, some of the
No,
goals
he's amazing, bro. Yeah.
Honestly, like I reckon Alexis every day.
Yeah, that's fair. That's the thing. Like, I have a lot of love for Pedro because obviously what he contributed for Barca, the treble and like all the stuff he did. But I actually would. I don't know. I feel like he's underrated. But I probably would say Sanchez as well. If you just look at his peak, like peak for peak, I think peak Sanchez was better than peak Pedro.
Yeah, 100%.
I think Pedro was a good servant in terms of like he was good as a starter, but he's also a very good backup. But I feel like Sanchez on his day, like he was such a good starter and have a good player to have.
That's the thing. Pedro is like an old school type of winger. Like you wouldn't see
Yeah.
Pedro like doing step overs and roulettes and all that as much.
Yeah,
like
true.
Alexis could just do that for fun.
Yeah.
But yeah, I would choose Alexis every day of the week. The
That's
only
fair,
thing
yeah.
that heartbreaks me about Alexis is how he went to United. That was tough times. I still remember that.
crazy, yeah.
Fucking getting Mkhitaryan.
Can't believe that, eh? What a crazy move, bro.
And it just pissed me off how Alexis was like, it's my dream to play. I swear every time a player signs for a club, it's my dream.
Literally,
I could go sign for bloody Camden Tigers next week, mate.
Yeah.
It's my dream. It's
crazy,
Get
yeah.
off it, dickhead.
Yeah.
But that did piss me off a bit, but
No,
I
that's
still
fair.
love Alexis.
That's fair,
He's probably my my top three favorite players of all time.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah. That's good. Yeah, I love Alexis as well. I still never forget watching live the El Clasico goal he scored when he chipped it.
Oh
Yeah,
my
it was
God,
so good,
that
bro.
was filthy, eh?
Yeah.
He scored
what a
against
great player.
Barcelona the other week, didn't he? For Sevilla.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, because I still try to watch Sevilla highlights. to
Yeah,
see
nice. Good. Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, it's pretty funny. He actually offered himself to Barcelona at the start of the season.
Yeah, well, remember
His
I told you
agent,
a couple of years ago he reached out to Arsenal
Yeah.
and said, "Can I come play for you guys again?"
Yeah. Far out. He loves it.
Yeah, jinx.
Yeah.
But honestly, if a couple of seasons ago he was like at Inter, I would have taken him, eh?
Yeah, just a
him
good
on
player
the,
to have,
get him
like,
on the bench, but he replaced Trossard in the last 10 minutes. Why
Yeah,
not?
true. Yeah. Good
But
shout.
obviously that's not going to happen. So yeah.
Yeah. Do you have any other players for your one?
I got one, mate. You know I love this fella. Rice or Rodri?
I think right now it's Rice because Rodri is still sort of coming back from injury.
And he's linked with Real Madrid.
Oh, I can't. That's so crazy how he just openly.
I reckon he's an absolute tosser, eh?
Yeah,
Do you
no,
know why I
that's
say he's a
pretty rough.
tosser?
Yeah.
Because when a couple of years ago he rage baited me when he goes Arsenal came here to play for the draw. That fucking
That was
pissed me-
class.
Like yeah, maybe we did, but just shut up. Like who are you? Yeah, bro. But at that point,
Who are you? Ballon d'Or. We're not allowed to that.
No, well I don't think you won the Ballon
No,
d'Or.
he did,
Yeah,
yeah,
but
yeah.
that pissed me off. Eh? Like shut the fuck up. Honestly. If you're watching this, no, that actually triggered me. Eh? I
Yeah.
hate when bloody players like obviously they're speaking facts because we all know
So
Arsenal.
they were speaking facts at the time.
Arsenal love to play for a draw.
Yeah.
But it just pissed me off. Eh? Like, bro, you didn't win, so why are you still talking? Like,
Well, they won the titles though.
yeah, they won the title, but that game, just shake hands, move on to next week. You both had a draw. Like, honestly,
Top
dickhead.
tier rage bait there.
Yeah, honestly, that pissed me. Don't get me wrong, I reckon Rodri's probably one of the best midfielders like in the last 10 years, eh? The stuff he's done in the last 5 seasons, like insane.
Yeah.
But yeah, I still choose Declan Rice, mate. As I said, England win the World Cup.
Bro, Declan Rice is not winning the Ballon d'Or,
if
bro. It's
England
not going to happen.
win the World Cup and Arsenal will more than likely, well, I know they're going to win the Prem and they're going to win the UCL. Rice is going to win the Ballon
He's
d'Or.
not going to. There is no world where Rice wins a Ballon d'Or.
Okay, but
I know
you-
before,
okay,
early in the season, I was saying he might, but I'm thinking about it more. I'm like, there's no way. Like,
okay,
even
why not?
because even if he deserves it, which let's say if you win the treble, right? Because you can win the FA Cup. If you win the treble and England win the World Cup, right? Let's say Rice is the best player in like every tournament. Even if that is the case, and even if Rice does deserve to win the Ballon d'Or, I think there's just no world where Rice will win it, just because he's Declan Rice. Like I know it's harsh,
Okay,
but like
do you say Declan Rice is England's best player or Harry Kane?
Harry Kane, I'd say.
Yeah, no, I'd say Declan Rice. Eh?
Nah, I honestly think there's a chance that Rice won't start for England, depending on the circumstances, depending on sort of how
Fuck, you
Tuchel was
cannot-
set up.
Right, like Declan Rice, like runs for 90 minutes. Eh?
I know, but I feel like there's just a way. Like, I think he will start, but I think like if one player was to get dropped out of Kane and Rice, I think it'd be Rice. I don't know.
Because Kane's the captain, so
Yeah.
that helps. But who would you play in the midfield over Declan Rice? Anderson. Kobe Manu.
Yeah,
Like
no,
it's just stupid.
I think Rice should start,
Yeah.
but I do see because who knows with Tuchel, bro? He probably won't play Bellingham. Like he might even bring Trent to the World Cup. Like who knows what he's going to do? He could just do some radical,
So
crazy stuff.
we've
but
spoken about this before, but if Rodri can win the Ballon d'Or, why can't Declan Rice?
I think it's just different because
I feel like it helps Rice because he's English and everyone loves English players.
they true, but everyone hates Arsenal. So that's the thing. And like just because I think the difference is the way he plays. Like Rice is a runner. Like he works hard. He runs around. He's not like the most technical player, right? Whereas
Rodri's better on the ball. But
and I think like those kind of players will always be favoured for things like the Ballon d'Or. Like everyone says, like Rodri's a pure footballer. People won't say Declan Rice is the pure footballer. I don't know. I just think that's the aesthetic that people sort of look for when they go for Ballon d'Ors. And I just think people hate Arsenal. I think there's no way they'll vote for an Arsenal player.
I remember when Rice was at West Ham, I was like, this guy's average. But when he came to Arsenal, I was like,
he's great. He's such a good player.
Okay, I got one for you, mate.
Yeah.
Declan Rice or N'Golo Kante?
Oh, Kante.
Nah, I'm fucking choosing Declan Rice, honestly.
Like right now or overall?
Overall. Bro, Declan Rice has changed my view on midfielders, eh? I'm not kidding. And Kante, he's won World Cup. Do you get the Champions League with Chelsea in 2021? But honestly, I'm going Declan Rice. Honestly. Declan Rice, okay, they're both energies in the midfield, right? They can run for 120 minutes. Declan Rice can do more with the ball. He can score better, better goals, better passing. Well, why do you choose in Kante? What? Because Kante can run for fucking miles and then.
Sorry,
bro, I'm sticking to it, eh?
To be serious.
Yeah, cross my heart, hope to die.
Right, it's gonna make a great clip. This is gonna be an amazing clip.
I'm not bullshitting.
I just don't think Rice and Kante should be in the same conversation.
Okay, why is Kante better?
Kante is better in every possible sense of a midfielder, I think.
So you say Kante is a better passer than Rice?
Rice might be. I'd say they're both sort of the same. I don't think.
Bro, fucking Rice's passing is underrated.
Yeah, Kante's passing was underrated as well. Bro, Kante is literally one of the greatest. At his peak, Kante's one of the greatest midfielders of all time in terms of his peak of what he could do. All I'm saying is, right, there's those quotes where 30% of the world's covered by water. The other 70% is Kante. No one says about Declan Rice. I just think there's just... Kante was just someone that you could have in your team.
Personally, I think that Champions League 2021 Chelsea team is the shittest Champions League.
Yeah, it is, 100%. Yeah, I agree.
Fucking Timo Werner and Havertz.
Yeah, true. That is crazy. Yeah. Bro, Kante is just he was so... People underrate his technical abilities as well. He was so good on the ball. He could get the ball. He could progress it.
Let me just ask you these questions, mate. Who's the better finisher? Declan Rice.
Kante had a good finish on him, but it is Declan Rice. Yeah, it's Declan Rice, yeah.
So better passer, you take
I think it's even. I think Kante's passing is underrated.
Captaincy or leadership? Declan Rice.
But that's I don't think that should define
a player. That is an attribute on its own.
Yeah, but the thing about Kante is I feel like his best elements were things that you can't quantify as an attribute. Kante was just bro, you put Kante in your team, you're guaranteed to have your midfield locked up.
Yeah, and that's what Declan Rice is.
No, bro, you know what stained me for Declan Rice? Seeing that City game in the Carabao Cup final. Have you seen that clip, right? Because the way City plays, it's a bit of a tangent. The way City set up was they had their 4 attackers in a line and they sat off your defenders.
Oh,
they
is that when Arsenal was passing around the back?
Yeah, bro, Declan Rice is just standing there.
Okay, well, in that situation... Okay, Declan Rice didn't call for the ball and it's not create anything, but Kante wouldn't.
Yes, he would. Bro, Kante
would not create anything.
He would. Kante would come in, he'd get the ball, and he'd try to make something happen.
Bro, Kante is. I feel like you think Kante is like a bloody fucking De Bruyne.
No, I don't know. He's not like a De Bruyne, but I'm saying Kante would. He would take control of the game in the middle.
Yeah, and Rice. Yeah, fair enough for that.
Rice is more of a passenger.
No way.
Rice is great, but I feel like Rice needs people around.
Is the best player at Arsenal. He is the main
man. I agree, but I'm saying I feel like Rice needs people around him to be the best version of himself. Whereas Kante does not. Kante could be a one-man midfield and you'd be fine. I
think Rice can do that easily.
I don't think so. Because you've seen, look at Arsenal, right? First you needed Partey. Was he there when Partey was there? Party played with him, right?
Yeah,
He
because
needed-
Rice was like the more attacking midfielder.
Yeah, he needed Party there. Now he needs Super Mendy there. Like,
Yeah.
I feel like Rice has to have someone to hold his hand to sort of.
Well, when
work
Arsenal
with him a
signed
bit.
Rice, like Rice was playing at West Ham as a 6, right?
Yeah.
And then now we pushed him further up the field,
yeah.
and everyone's like, "Fucking, this guy can play 6 or like a more of a box to box." Like, fucking Rice can play 2 positions. I don't think Kante could play the position Rice plays now.
But it's the thing, Conte wasn't a 6. He was like a. Yeah, you know what's actually funny? Conte was the number 7, right? I think that was a perfect description of him in terms of like, he was in between a 6 and an 8. I think people misconceive Conte as being like a pure 6, but he was also like more of an 8 as well. Like he would come forward and he would like, I don't know. I feel like people just. I think Kante's so underrated, bro. Kante is so good. He's such a good footballer.
He is quality, and yeah, Kante scored some good goals, but fucking Declan Rice, mate, he carried that West Ham to the Conference League or Europa League that one.
Europa League, yeah. I think.
Yeah.
Was it Europa? No, it might have been Conference League. I don't
Yeah, I
know.
think it was Conference League.
Yeah.
Like, I know no one cares about the Conference League.
No, but still, it's a good
fucking,
achievement.
like, yeah, good on
His
him.
only trophy is as a professional player, whoever win. But,
Yeah, well, but Rice, honestly, I remember when I watched fucking England play the other year when I went over there,
yeah.
watching like Rice, like fuck me dead. Like Declan Rice was on my team and I wanted to be a hog, try to take on the whole team, and I lost it, I wouldn't even bloody bother running back because I know Declan Rice is behind me and he'd win it.
So you're telling me if you went to a Champions League or World Cup final, if you could choose Conte or Rice, who would you choose?
Yeah, Declan Rice. Because I know Declan Rice can bang one in from bloody 30 yards out. Kante wouldn't do that.
Look, Declan Rice is a great player, but I think Conte is just that level of. I think Conte sits on an all-time table.
Look, you break down the individual like skills.
Yeah.
You also got like you could say set pieces. Obviously, Declan Rice can hit across.
Yeah.
Like long shots, Declan Rice.
Yeah, but
Free kicks.
See, those are all like. I know, but like, yeah, he scored 2 free kicks. Big whoop. No, I'm joking. bro,
Insane free kicks, yeah.
I just think that like, Conte is one of those players where I think you can't measure what he did. Like, he's just such a unicorn of a footballer that you just can't like describe what he did. I don't think Conte's on the same level. I mean, like, I don't think Rice is on the same echelon as Conte.
Where do you put like Kante in the top midfielders in his position then of all time?
I think
who's
he's
above him.
Busquets, I'd say.
Yep. And what, you put Kante second?
I might put Kante second. But he's on a traditional
well,
6 in that sense.
I'll put Rodri over Kante.
Oh, I don't know. I'd
Nah,
probably.
fuck it, bro. Rodri is.
I'd say that
is
he's
good.
close, but I'd still choose Kante. Like, I don't know. It depends on what play. This is the thing. It depends on what sort of players you have in your team. I feel like same thing with. Oh no, I don't know. I actually don't know. But I feel like
no, how you're fucking not picking Declan.
But I just think that, like, okay, let's say you put Rodri and Kante sort of on the same level. I think Rice is below both of them. I don't think Rice has earned any right to be on that same level as Rodri and Kante.
Nah, I disagree. I reckon fucking that. I rate Kante, but yeah, Rice every day of the week.
No chance, bro. I think Kante is. Oh, I can't believe it.
Mate, you play similar positions to Kante and Declan Rice. And I know you like to work hard and fucking win the ball and wouldn't mind taking on a player. That's what Rice does.
I know, but like, I think Kante. I can't describe it. I think Kante is so much better. I don't know how to describe it. I just think he's just levels above.
I think Rice is fucking
enough.
insane, honestly.
Damn. Okay. Interesting.
Well, will you make sure to clip this then?
Yeah, sure, I will, bro.
Reaction?
I can't believe that. That is great. Okay. Interesting.
Well, I'm glad I mentioned that.
Yeah,
question
true.
then,
That is a great one.
because now I know that you don't know ball. Fucking.
Bro,
What are
like-
we on to next?
Oh, I can't believe Rice is better than Kante. Bro, okay, we'll move on. God, that threw me off completely. Eh?
Can't lock in
Oh, I
now.
thought you were rage baiting me.
Dude, I'm
Imagine
fucking
being
big.
serious.
Crossfire. I hope to die.
All right. Here's an interesting one. I think you'll find interesting too. Mbappe or Neymar?
I remember a couple of seasons ago I said if Mbappe kept going the way he went, he would be better than Neymar. I'm
Yeah.
starting to not agree with myself on that one. I
Yeah.
still think Neymar is the way to go, but Mbappe, I think definitely we still got say another 5 years in him. I
Yeah.
think it's definitely going to be very, very close at the end of their career. I do think Neymar. Like, I'll put him one of my top 5
Yeah,
best
true.
players
That's like
of all
a
time,
huge,
so-
huge thing. Yeah.
But I reckon Mbappe, yeah, it's going to be closer than you think. Because Mbappe's still got a long way to go. He's got this World Cup.
Probably the next one
More
as
than
well.
likely the next World Cup. He can easily win a few Champions Leagues. Do you see himself playing at Real Madrid for the rest of his career?
I don't know. I feel like
Where would he go, but?
See,
He's
I'd
at
say-
Real Madrid's the top. Like, he can only go down
that's
from
the
there.
thing. I say yeah, and I think like his personality just fits Real Madrid
Mm.
in terms of like the dictatorship, like sort of wanker kind of role. I don't know. I feel like all players that go to Madrid just have that certain sort of ego that they sort of need to be a Real Madrid player. So I think he kind of is sort of stuck there. I don't know. Yeah, I'd probably say that he could win a few Champions League. That's the thing.
Well, you obviously take Neymar.
I'd take Neymar for. I don't think they're on the same level in terms of like a football player. Like I think Neymar is just like a 10 times better footballer than Mbappe. But in terms of achievements and legacy, there is an argument that Mbappe could end his career. End his career with a better career than Neymar. If he wins a Champions League, has the World Cup there, which Neymar doesn't. So I think there is that argument already there. But yeah,
Yeah, no. I would, well, like I just said, I would
that's
lean
fair.
towards Neymar, but I think it'll be closer than you think.
yeah, sweet.
Okay, I got one. Good. I just added last minute. I really rate this player, Enzo Fernandez or Gavi. A tough one, eh?
That's actually great. That's a great comparison, eh?
Because Gavi, yeah, he's a baller, but Enzo Fernandez, like, he's really impressive. I got him at FPL for a reason, mate.
Yeah.
He's a dickhead off the field, Enzo, but fuck, he's a beast.
Yeah,
eh?
he's. I think Enzo's underrated.
Yeah.
I'd go Gavi because I still think. I think on his day, Gavi is like one of the best midfielders in the world. I know it's like
That's the thing, you don't even know what position Enzo really plays. He can play like as a 6, plays
Yeah,
as
true.
an 8. Like, you
Like
can
a
put him
10
at like a
even.
10.
Yeah.
Put him like as a false 9 also.
yeah, true.
Like, bro, he can do everything.
True.
Eh?
Honestly, it's kind of the same as Gavi as well. Like he's played left wing 6, 8, 10. Like I don't really know what his best sort of role is.
Enzo helped Argentina win the
true.
World Cup.
I'd say Enzo for now, just because obviously Gavi's been injured for the last 2 seasons, basically, so it's kind of hard to give him the edge. I'd say Enzo, but I think when Gavi's back fully fit, I think I'd say he's a better footballer than Enzo. I don't know. It's actually a good debate. Actually thinking about
Yeah,
it,
it's a
I think
tough
Enzo is underrated. I rate like Enzo highly, a lot more than a lot of people.
I just
do.
love that name also, Enzo.
Yeah, it's a sick
It's a
name.
sick
mate.
name.
Yeah, no, he's good. Yeah, what he did in the World Cup, like, and even for Chelsea, bro. Like, I
He
feel
scored
like
that.
he's so influential.
Enzo scored that like free kick from the side. Didn't he score a free kick in the World Cup?
Was it a free kick?
No,
or was it like,
you know what I'm thinking? I'm thinking of Tony Kroos in
Kroos, yeah, that was
2018 when he scored it.
No,
Just-
he did score a curler though, like a similar sort of position, and he curled it. I'm pretty sure in
Fuck,
there.
No, I'm thinking of that Tony
Tony
Kroos
Kroos one,
where
yeah.
he blew a tap and then he buried it far post.
Yeah, that's
Fucking,
good.
I'm a tripper. Yeah, no, but
No, that's great. That's actually a good comparison.
yeah, that is a good question, eh?
Yeah.
But so what? You're going Enzo?
I'm sticking with Gavi.
Yeah,
I think
I'm going Enzo.
I think the world will see when Gavi's finally back under Flick. But I think people.
Well, sorry, is Gabby going to be at the World Cup?
No, he won't be. Yeah.
So what
He won't be
injuries
fit
has he
enough.
got?
So he did his ACL started last season, and then he came back this year, and then he like tore his meniscus and MCL again,
poor
like
bloke.
straight away.
There.
Yeah, it was supposed to be just a 2-week injury. Ended up having to do surgery in his knee, but he's finally back now.
So
Like,
so Gabby's going to be starting for Barcelona when he's fully fit?
I think he can start.
Yeah.
I think he can
So
start.
who's
It's-
the midfield going to be? Pedri, Gabby, and De Jong?
That's my ideal. It's hard because there's Fermin Lopez, there's Olmo.
Yeah.
Like I think it's going to be hard, but I think Gavi has what it takes to be a starter. It's something that people don't really realize. Like there was a time when Gavi was better than Pedri, in my opinion. Like there was that one season. It was before his ACL injury. It was like the last season under Xavi. There was a little period where Gavi was our best player, like for Barcelona, just period. He was our best player in the team. I think a lot of people sort of put Gavi as like a foul merchant. People think he just runs around all day and he's just like,
Yeah.
because he does do that. He's like probably one of the most aggressive players in football in terms of like, he just runs for 90 minutes, he like fouls people, like tackles them. But I think like technically he's like up there.
Do you know what I loved that goal Gabby scored years ago? I can't remember if it was in the last Euros or the last World Cup where the cross came from the side and hit on the half volley.
Oh yeah.
Was that the World Cup or the Euros?
I think that was the World Cup in the group stages, I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
like 4 years ago, eh? He's been around for that long.
Yeah. Yeah, he started when he was like 16 as well.
It's crazy how bloody these last 4 years has gone. Mate, I still
know,
remember
yeah.
watching the World Cup final dying.
Yeah, oh, that's right. Yeah, he was sick.
With
Yeah.
Salvanella watching
Yeah,
it, and I'm
that's
like, what the fuck am I watching?
Yeah.
Best game I've ever
Oh,
watched
100%,
live day.
bro. Yeah.
I remember because I always struggle to wake up like
Yeah,
early.
true,
I'm
like-
just not going back to sleep, but I'm
Yeah.
like, whatever. get on with it. It's the
That's
World
it.
Cup final. So glad I did, eh?
Yeah. Actually, yeah, let us know in the comments below if you guys want to see us do a lot of live content during the World Cup.
Yeah, live reactions.
Yeah, I reckon that'd be pretty sick.
And when Barcelona and Arsenal.
That's what I was
made
gonna say,
the
yeah,
semi,
that'd be good,
fucking
eh?
Try watch it. It'll be good
Oh,
fun.
that'd be cracker, yeah. Hopefully. I'm a bit worried now with Rafinha being out.
Mm.
Bro, I can't believe that. So just a little tangent, bro. Honestly, I reckon that derails our season completely. Rafinha being out.
I still rate Rashford, but obviously he's not as good as Rafinha. But
Yeah,
Rashford can do the job.
Yeah, but bro, like our win percentage this season, our win percentage with and without Rafinha, I'm pretty sure with it's like 91%, and without it's like 53. Like we basically lose half our games with Rafinha out. I'm just like, fuck, bro. I cannot believe it, man. And he might miss the semi-final as well, the first leg against you guys. So that's why I'm like,
Did you see that TikTok I sent you last night with the Americans rating the players?
oh no, I haven't seen your TikTok, but I've seen that video where they do like the 26
Yeah,
players
like
to watch out.
Rafinha overshadowed by Yamal in his club team.
Alright. Actually, should we maybe do a little tangent and just get up that list and just go through the list and see what our thoughts are on that list?
Yeah, if you want. I love it.
Yeah, so we're going to go through the Fox Sports top 26 players I think will define the World Cup.
Yeah, by
That's
the
what
Americans.
Yeah,
we all know
true,
that
just-
Americans don't have the best football knowledge.
Yeah, so at number 26 they have Weston McKennie.
Okay, I'm not. He definitely should have been number 26, but Weston McKennie, he's not a bad player.
Yeah, he's good.
Right, for Juventus, he scored some bangers.
Yeah, true. He's a good player, and I get like from the US perspective, like he's important for them.
Yeah,
so
he's
I
definitely
understand
one
that.
of their best players. Yeah,
Yeah, but still 26 is a bit.
yeah.
Like I'm sure there's like 26
They should
more players.
they
like-
should add a fucking zero on the end too. Just that'd be more believable.
Yeah, 25 Saka. I think that's actually fair.
I don't know.
What do you think?
Because let me quickly have a look. If they got another fucking Mike Garrett in there, Declan Rice.
I don't think they do.
Probably, so I would put Declan Rice easily over Saka. Like, yeah, fuck
Yeah,
it.
that's fair. Yeah, I think Saka deserves to be like near this amount. I'd say because like the last few tournaments he's been like England's best player. I'd say So I think
he
that
is very
a
good
shout.
for England. Yeah,
Yeah. Number 24, they have Salah. I reckon this is fries in the bag, bro. I don't think Salah's gonna get anything for Egypt, bro. Like, I think Salah's like kind of washed now, and I don't think Egypt will do anything anyway. I get it. Like he's, I guess
yeah.
for
Nah, I don't.
Egypt
I
is
don't
important. but-
who's in Egypt's group? Can you quickly see there on the right side? Zoom in.
Oh, it just has the thing there.
Fuck,
Shut
that's me on.
up. Let's check the World Cup. So Egypt's group, they've got Belgium, Iran, and New Zealand. Oh, they could maybe come second.
Yeah. But Iran, New Zealand,
Iran, yeah, true.
could easily get second. Yeah.
Yeah, sure. They could come last, realistically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's kind of like Australia. You just don't know how they're going to finish.
Yeah. Right, and I got 23 Rafinha. I think that's fair. I think I think that's like he's pretty important for Brazil. I'd say.
Yeah, but 20. I would say he's And then it's based on all the teams, so it is tough.
Yeah, true.
But yeah, nah, it's fair then.
22 Balogun, 22.
Right, don't get me wrong. When Balogun was at Arsenal, he didn't play much, but he wasn't a bad player. But like, it should definitely add a zero on the end. 220.
Literally, like I don't know why he's in this list. And I'm pretty sure there's 3 Americans in this list. Like, bro, no one actually. Like, I think America will get grouped. My honest
Yeah,
opinion,
honestly.
but yeah. 21 Fernandez.
I reckon that's harsh. Bruno should definitely be high.
I agree.
Yeah.
I think Portugal have a good chance at winning this tournament. I think if they do, I think their main man will be Bruno. I actually have a a
Fucking
dark horse prediction that Bruno could be player of the tournament.
yeah,
depending on
that's a
how
shout. All
Portugal
depends
go.
where he plays.
Yeah, true, actually. Hakimi, 20. I think that's fair.
Because Hakimi is obviously Morocco's best player.
Yeah.
And Hakimi is one of the best defenders in the world.
Yeah, true. I think
yeah.
Morocco will probably go far again
Yeah.
as well. That's a good shout. 19, Pedri.
I feel like Pedri should be higher.
Yeah,
Top
I
10.
agree. Yeah, I agree. I think he's definitely up there. Yeah. I wonder where he'll play for Spain, if he will play deeper or in number 10 role. 'Cause I don't know. Like,
I feel like, well, what formation do they play, do you know?
they do like a 4-3-3, but like with 2 6s and a 10.
I feel like it would probably be Zubimendi. No,
And
actually,
Rodri?
Zubimendi, Rodri, and yeah, Pedri a bit higher.
Yeah, that's
but
the
then
thing,
you got
'cause
Danny Olmo.
that's
But
the thing,
Does
like-
Zubimendi even start? That's the thing.
Yeah, true. That's the thing, because like for Spain, he's traditionally always played as a number 10, not a 6. But I think Pedri's best when he's like at a 6 role.
Yeah.
But yeah. 18, Doué. I think this is a bit high
Yeah,
in terms of
I
like,
do rate Douay. Like, I reckon he's in for a big tournament, but I
Yeah.
wouldn't put him in 18 for
yeah, because I feel like he might not really play that much realistically.
Like, if Rafinha's lower than him,
Oh yeah,
like,
it doesn't make
I
any
think Rafinha should probably be higher than Douay
Yeah.
if you think about it that way.
I agree, and I think Douay's like probably like the 5th or 6th choice attacker, so he might not even play that many minutes depending on how
Yeah.
tight the games are. 17, Lautaro Martinez. I think this is fair.
Yeah, Martinez is a quality striker.
Yeah, I think he'll be big for if Argentina do go far.
Yeah.
16, Chris Richards.
I don't even know who that is. You need to put 2 zeros on the end. 1600. Like,
Right, that's just
who
like-
is this guy?
He's a centre back for US. I
yeah,
don't know,
like
he's
what?
just
This play MLS?
I don't
doesn't
know,
say.
to be honest.
Yeah.
2025 US Men's Play of the Year. Oh,
Yeah, fuck knows. So
Yeah, no,
move
he's
on.
just yeah. Mane, number 15.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't.
You wouldn't put him there? I'd put him there. I think Senegal have a chance to do all right. I think Mane's there.
Oh yeah, Mane is definitely Senegal's best player, but I'd put like if we're going African teams, I would put Salah over Mane.
Interesting. Okay. 14, Bellingham.
I think 14 is about right for Bellingham.
Because I just don't know if he's going to start. So I don't know if he can
But-
be the most important, one of the most important players if he's not going to.
We all
Or maybe
know-
that's the whole point though. Like if he does start, he'll be a good player.
Yeah, Bellingham hasn't disappointed for England. So,
True, that's a good point.
Yeah, Bellingham's top quality.
13, Musiala.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think Germany will. I think they'll definitely make the finals, but if Musiala like steps up, yeah, they could do some damage.
Yeah, true. I agree. He's probably their best player in recent time like,
Yeah.
for the national team. 12, Son Heung-min.
Yeah, nah, get fucked.
Yeah, I think like for South Korea, have you seen them lately? I feel like they just, I feel like they've been rough lately, man. I don't know if they're going to do that well. They've been kind
Yeah.
of having some poor results lately, so I don't think this is necessarily. I get it in terms of like he's their most important player, but
Yeah,
Shouldn't be
nah,
that high.
Yeah, nah.
11, Van Dijk.
Yeah, I can see it because Van Dijk's probably one of the best centre backs in history.
Yeah.
But so I can see 11th
Yeah,
spot.
that's fair.
That would make sense.
10, Modric. I think this is high now.
Yeah, I think that's pushing it a bit. Don't get me wrong, Modric is insane, but he still plays for AC Milan. He still gets minutes, but yeah, I don't see Croatia doing very well.
Yeah, that's the thing. I don't reckon they're going to have a good
It's like
tournament.
with
either, yeah.
Modric, who else have they really got? Segacic. I can't really.
Guardiola, I mean, he's still injured. I don't know
Yeah.
if he's going to be back by then. He don't really.
They don't have
They're kind of
big-
fallen off a bit
they
now,
have
yeah.
for sure. Or Perisic if he goes.
Yeah, but even he's probably like in his 40s
He's
now,
washed,
maybe.
yeah.
Yeah. Dembele, yeah. So I think Dembele should be higher. I feel like he'll be such. I mean, he's actually the current Ballon d'Or holder. I feel he'll be like
Yeah.
such a good player for France if they
Yeah,
do.
no,
win.
Dembele is a quality player.
Yeah. It's actually, he's also due a big tournament. He's been shocking in every international tournament
Mm.
he's gone to. Like that last World Cup, bro, I don't think people talk about that. That's arguably one of the worst individual performances of all time, that World Cup final.
Oh yeah, he gave a penalty away.
Yeah,
didn't
they
he?
got hooked
Yeah.
at half time because he was playing that bad.
Who
Every
came
time he
on?
got the
Who
ball,
replaced him at half time?
I think it was Thuram. I think.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, bro. He was. I just remember watching it because obviously he was at Barca still back then, and I was like, bro, this is like such a bad performance.
Mm. Yeah.
I was happy obviously because of Messi, but I was like, bro, what are you doing? Like, shocking. Yeah. Number 8, Harry Kane. Yeah,
Yeah, no, I would
feel
agree. Yeah,
yeah. He's probably a shout for top goal scorer depending on how
yeah,
England do.
definitely, yeah. Because he takes penalties also, and that helps.
Yeah, Vinicius Junior. See,
I reckon 7 for number 7.
yeah, true. This one's interesting because I feel like Vinny has always been terrible for Brazil. He's never really been good. But I get him being here in the list in terms of like, if Brazil were to do good in the tournament, it'd be
Yeah.
because of Vinny. Like,
I
he'd have
feel
to
like
step up.
Vinny's one of the senior players now for Brazil.
Yeah,
So,
exactly, yeah.
I agree with that.
Yeah. Have you seen his stats for Brazil? How bad they are?
Yeah, he doesn't score often, for Brazil.
Yeah, it's cooked. But I think like, yeah, if he actually pulls himself together, like they could do decent. Yeah. 6, Pulisic.
I love you, mate.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I disagree with that one.
Yeah, I get like for them he's important, but like not number 6 in
No
the whole
way.
tournament. 5, Erling Haaland.
Look, so I don't know. I do think Haaland should be in this list, but I don't see Norway like getting far in the tournament.
Yeah, I don't know. I think they can maybe make the round of 32.
Yeah.
I guess it depends who they verse, but yeah, actually it's so interesting to see like Haaland will actually get a chance to play in a tournament now. I don't know what he'll do, but yeah. Number 4, Mbappe. I think this is low.
Yeah, I would put Mbappe in the top 3.
Yeah, honestly, I'd say the most important player in the World Cup and influential is probably Mbappe. I
Yeah.
have to agree. I think like if France are going to win, it'll be Mbappe.
Are you
This
talking
could be
about the whole
Mbappe.
World Cup?
I say so.
Yeah,
I'd say like in terms
him,
of like
him or Messi, I reckon.
yeah, or Yamal maybe I'd say could be a big influence. But even then, like Spain's such a good team, whereas I feel like Mbappe, like France rests on Mbappe. So yeah. Number 3, Yamal. I think he definitely should be up there. Like
fair.
this could be huge for Yamal. Bro, if he wins a World Cup he'll turn 19 like a few days before the final, so he'll be technically 19.
He'll be
But
out
imagine
partying,
that.
mate. We all know he loves to party.
Yeah. Yeah,
Wow.
imagine that like at 19 years old he'd have done the Euros and the World Cup.
That'd be insane.
God, he'd be crazy. Number 2, Ronaldo. Fries in the bag, bro. I think
Of course, Ronaldo second.
yeah, true.
Flies in the bag.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I do think Ronaldo, it's a Cristiano, he should be
Yeah.
in the list, but fucking 2, nah.
Yeah, I agree. Like
Of course, they put Messi 1, Ronaldo 2.
yeah, true. That makes sense. Like,
They just been living bloody 10 years ago.
exactly, yeah, that's the thing. And actually, I think Ronaldo can do good in the World Cup. I think if Ronaldo puts aside his ego and actually like understands that he's 40 years old, like he's more facilitated. He can't really
is
do
he
what he
gonna
needs to
start,
do.
you reckon?
That's the thing. It's like I thought Ronaldo shouldn't be starting for Portugal, but then you saw the Nations League last year when they won that.
He did well.
Yeah, and like I think the reason he did well is because he finally understood that I'm not the guy anymore.
Yeah.
So he kind of became like a playmaker. Like he was holding up the ball, playing off, and sort of doing that role. I think if he does that, he could have a good tournament.
Yeah.
But I think if he tries to be that guy again, like he usually is, I think they'll do bad. But what do you think? Do you reckon he'll start?
Oh, fuck. You look at who's their striking options after him.
Goncalo Ramos, maybe
João
Felix.
Like, yeah, I'd start Ronaldo.
Yeah, I agree.
And I know it's just that old, like, for example, look at Edin Dzeko, right? He's the
yeah, true. Like
iconic striker for their country.
Exactly,
and he's still
yeah, that's the
starting.
thing.
So if you can start Dzeko, you'd
start
start
Ronaldo,
Cristiano.
yeah, I agree. And my tune's actually changing this a lot. Like I used to always be the guy saying, no, if Ronaldo plays, he's like Portugal will have no chance. But I think
He's still one of the goats.
yeah, and I think he adapted his game for Portugal recently to be able to do it. But yeah, and the number 1 is obviously Messi on the list. I think he should be below Mbappe in terms of like influential on the World Cup.
I think
but
Messi should obviously be in the top 5, but yeah, well, we all love Messi here,
yeah,
but
true.
yeah, no, it's an interesting list. So it cracks me up how they got American players in there. But like,
Yeah, true. It's
honestly,
pretty funny, but yeah.
fucked. Surprised you're in Kunda.
Yeah, true. I reckon he got a big tournament, but I guess we'll see.
And we'll ask a quick controversial question each, mate.
Yeah, sweet.
You want to go first?
Yeah. The question I'm going to ask you is: would you rather Arsenal win the treble this season, or Australia, the Socceroos, make the World Cup final and lose?
Fuck.
So we go all the way to the final. We lose, so we don't win it in the end.
That would be sick.
But we win the round of 32, round of 16, quarterfinals, semi-finals, and we lose in the final.
Fuck, that's very tough. I'm going to go with my first love, mate, Arsenal. I'd rather Arsenal win the treble. Because, I want my $50 first of all.
Yeah, true.
And if Arsenal win the treble, then I can just roast everyone, eh?
Yeah, true. That's a good point. Yeah, true. Yeah.
And, like, let's be realistic. The chances of Socceroos making the final is like 1%. Arsenal winning the treble is much higher.
Yeah, true. So that's a good point. Yeah.
And I would, like, don't get me wrong, I'd love to see the Socceroos even get to the finals. Would be
that'd be sick, yeah.
But, yeah, no, Arsenal win the treble.
Yeah, fair enough. Yeah.
Okay, mate, my controversial question for you. Who is the better player? Yamal or Neymar? Who are you taking?
Neymar.
Yeah?
Neymar,
Mate, I know you love Yamal.
I think Yamal could become better than Neymar. I think it's too early to say it yet.
Well, I know Yamal hasn't. He's won a few trophies. Is Yamal's legacy at Barca already better than Neymar's legacy at Barca?
No, not yet. I think it's if he wins the Champions League this year, I think it probably is because we already have who will match Yamal. I mean, who will match Neymar in Champions Leagues, and I think, if we win the Champions League this season, I'd say but not yet. Neymar did deliver the treble. He was a top goal scorer in the Champions League that season. That's such a big.
Was he? Yeah, right. I didn't know that.
Yeah, he was tied. It was a 3-way tie with Ronaldo, Messi, and Neymar all had 10 goals.
All I think about his name on that season is the final with their 100% Jesus.
Yeah.
That's all I can remember, eh?
Yeah.
And then him scoring that last goal.
Oh, yeah,
It was
true.
3-1, wasn't it?
Yeah, 3-1, yeah. Actually, fun fact, that was the first ever Champions League final to not have a final whistle, like to end the game. because that goal was scored in like I think it was like 2 minutes of injury time, and we scored in like 2 minutes 30. And the ref just like Neymar ran off and celebrated, and the ref just like ended the game. Like they never actually blew the whistle to end it.
Oh, really?
Like,
yeah. So the game's still going right now.
Yeah,
so
true. Technically, yeah.
Juventus could just go tap 2 goals in.
Yeah.
But
I'd say yeah.
No, fair. Well, you want to wrap it up there, mate?
Yeah, but yeah, thanks guys for watching. Let us know your thoughts on our little controversial questions.
Yeah.
Which players you think are better? If you have any suggestions for any players or
and
feel
we'll comment
free.
down below who you think, Kante or Declan Rice.
yeah, true.
We all know that
God.
Aiden is still in disbelief.
I can't believe that.
But cheers for watching.
Yeah, cool. We'll try to pump out some more videos for the end of the season, and we'll see how we go. So
Yeah, easy.
all right, thanks guys. Take care.